Hello everybody and welcome to the latest instalment of the M.A.D.hour. I do apologise that we are a little 2 minutes late, but we are ready.
Yeah. Is it my mic on? My mic on?
Everything's on.
Can you hear me fine?
All good.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is the Mother's Day M.A.D.hour special. And I would like to start off by wishing all the mums out there a very, very happy Mother's Day, and I hope everyone's been spoiled. I do apologise for the background noise. Magnus isn't quite on time today.
I'm a bit special. No, I was here way before you.
Yeah,
Wait, is my mic even on?
Look like they're all on to me.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't.
I can hear you through the headset. And it comes up on the thing, look.
Oh, guess alright then.
I don't know if they've turned it off so we can't hear each other. Well, I can hear you, Archie.
Well, I can hear both of yous.
Well, that's,
Let me check.
you can hear me actually, aye.
The website.
I wouldn't worry too much about that. So, yeah, we don't have too much of a schedule for tonight. We're just going to see what's happening. I would like to give a few shout-outs to start off the evening. I would like to live on air wish my mum a very, very happy Mother's Day. And I would also like to shout out Millie Borthwick, my sister. Millie has actually chose the song for my section of the radio show tonight, which is very exciting. So, Dan and Magnus, what have you guys been up to in the past week?
Sorry, can I just check the... I'll go. Let Magnus go first.
This
so
is
I
a
can check.
disgrace. The mics are working.
Can you hear me? Testing, 1,
I'm
2,
double
3.
checking. I'm double checking. Yeah, they're fine.
You should be
Right,
embarrassed
Magnus.
of yourselves.
No, I'm just double checking. Right,
Sorry.
Magnus, over to you.
I've been up to not much really this week. Just going to lectures. Had the GeoSoc ball, the crystal balls it was called, on the weekend, which was good. On Friday it was good fun. I quite enjoyed that, I must say. It was a very, very fun ball. Otherwise, I've not really been up much. I've just been cutting about, getting on. I mean, I would say getting on with a bit of work, but to be honest, I've been doing fuck all.
Bagging a bit. Good stuff. What about you, Dan?
I had an absolutely fucking mental Friday night. So, I was at the union, before we get started, I was at the union I'm getting started. Ignore me. So I was at the union on Friday night after going to the Melville Free Bar pub quiz, so it was really good. Normally when there's ever a Melville Free Bar pub quiz, there's always the notion that the committee have ran out of alcohol and are just putting together what they've got.
That was not the case on this occasion.
It was not the case.
We did have a pretty well stocked bar.
It was really nice. And then I went to the union after it, and I was there till 10:02. And now, while I was at the union, I ran into a lot of Melville freshers.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, I think we covered this in the first episode, but I was not the biggest, before the start of semester 1 this year, I was not the biggest advocate for freshers, I'll say that. But somehow, I don't know how they've done it, but the freshers in Melville have managed to single-handedly turn my opinion on the freshers. It was a really difficult task. It was really hard for them to do, but somehow they've done it. I'm a fresher fan now. I said that last week as well, but I want to just clarify that. I was going to say I love the freshers, but that sounds kind of weird, but I'm a big fresher fan. And then I want to shout out a specific fresher I ran into while I was giving massages in the main bar. I ran into Melville's very own Adam Murdoch. He came over to me and he said, "Man, I love the M.A.D.hour." He says, normally when white guys are like, "Oh, we got to have a podcast," it's kind of shit. But you guys are actually all right. I said, "Thank you so much, Adam."
I'd like to thank you, Adam, live on air. Big shout out to you.
Thank you, Adam.
And I said, why don't you call in, text in? And he says, he messages you, Archie. But apparently, I don't know if you always see it. So, Archie, keep your eyes peeled.
My eyes are peeled tonight.
If Murdo messages in later,
I'll be ready.
But it was really surreal to get someone to come up and say, "Well, I love the M.A.D.hour." I don't know if he was being sarcastic. I hope he wasn't, but it was a pleasure, Adam. And then it was a pleasure to every other fresher I ran into at the union. It was a really good night at the union. And I want to shout out DJ Bickle DJ. He was a DJ at 601, and he gave me a thumbs up because I shouted "DJ's on fire," and he gave me a thumbs up. So shout out him.
That's brilliant. I'm trying to think what I've been up to. Not too much. Dan, we were in a team together actually, weren't we, for the pub quiz?
10 men.
Me, Dan, Olivia, Finn, and Lewis Duncan came together and formed the team 10 men. If you didn't know, Lewis Duncan, our good friend LSD, he actually we refer to him as 10 men because he is worth 10 men. You know, he brings the energy of 10 men. So the 10 men, we don't actually know how we did. We like to tell ourselves that we came second.
Yeah. I think a lot of people do as well.
Music round left a lot to be desired for us, I think. But yes,
They should have a M.A.D.hour round.
a M.A.D.hour round.
It's just
That would be
M.A.D.hour
good.
trivia.
Mount Melville!
Mount Melville.
Yeah.
Negative 2 points if you said Mount Melville.
Yeah, the committee were not happy with us.
Why?
Oh God, no, to be fair, we're shouting out a lot. I would like to
Mount Melville.
take the opportunity to remind everybody, if you do stay in Melville, please fill out the catering form. Yeah, that's about all I have to say. Nothing
Please
will
don't
change.
sack Dan, though.
Don't say sack Dan. Nothing will change though if people don't kind of.
Archie, if Olivia said she would hit you if you didn't say that on air, blink twice.
What does blinking 3 times mean?
The problem is the listeners don't know if I've blinked once, twice, 0 times, 4 times. So one thing that I will be getting onto very shortly is I would like to discuss the Southgate Estate in England, which is it was a modernist public housing project that was in Runcorn in England. I've no idea where that is. But it looks a lot like Melville because it was designed by the same architect. It did come 10 years later, and it was built to house 6,000 people. And why I think it's interesting is because it's quite an uncanny thing to look at. I'm going to post some pictures on our Instagram story very shortly, but very much it's like Melville in a dream, if that makes sense. It's quite a creepy thing to look at.
I think it looked like something out of Star Wars.
I can see that.
It was very Andor-y, Star Wars-esque.
Yep. Magnus, what's your thoughts on the Southgate Estate?
I didn't. Oh,
See, it's very, very similar to Melville being done by the same
yeah, I
man,
can
but
see
it
the-
just
the-
didn't quite.
the way he's put the ribs in the concrete, ribbed for her pleasure. I don't like that.
Hello?
It's
Why,
quite
why's
creepy.
it got
It's
the
uncanny.
IKEA colouring scheme?
It's not the nicest thing to look at.
Speaking of our Instagram, I want to say, not to float our own boat, but we did quite well in the promo this week, I think.
I enjoyed filming the promo, and actually we've uploaded it on YouTube now. There's now a behind-the-scenes video on our YouTube channel making the promo.
Yeah. Mad Minutes. I'm supposed to do a behind-the-scenes tour of the studio at some point.
That'll
tonight.
get done tonight as well.
I might do it later tonight
Yeah.
if I do it. But
Yeah. So unfortunately, because they weren't listening, I will have to repeat some of my shout-outs. So I'd like to shout out my mum and wish her a very, very happy Mother's Day. I hope you've had a very, very good day. And I would like to shout out Millie Borthwick, who I hear is a big fan of the M.A.D.hour. So Millie has picked today's song. So that is quite exciting. Moving on, I would like to tell a quick story. So when me and Dan were on our way to the studio today,
yeah.
we were reminiscing, and I mentioned one day I got a weird poster put through my door, and I wasn't the only one. Of what was it, Dan?
Donkey in the tub, donkey in a bathtub.
There was a donkey in a bathtub, and it had a very ominous message. You know what this means. And for a long time we couldn't quite remember why this had happened in my door. So, Dan, you can explain.
So, the donkey in the tub is something I've been doing for years now. I found it because someone was searching up Shrek in the bathtub, and then I searched up donkey as in donkey from Shrek, and just found this image. Because apparently it's illegal to have a donkey in a bathtub in the state of Arizona.
Not true.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Fact Check. And then
I've fact checked it before. It's
I
not true.
thought I'll bring it to uni.
Actually.
And then I was pissed off, so I went to slide it under. I'll get to why I was pissed off, but I went to slide it under Archie's door and accidentally slid it under his neighbour's Podrig's door. Shout out Podrig if you're listening. So anyway, why it happened? So we're thinking for ages, why this happened? It had to be something, because I remember being pissed off at the time, but being like, right, I need to retaliate. And Archie was like, you got to retaliate. So then finally remembered we were in the canteen, and Archie just got a bit of rice pudding on his spoon and just flicked it at my hair. and it went in my hair.
Really good land, actually.
Yeah, and I think I was like,
you just put fucking
rice pudding in my hair. Yeah, there's a video of it somewhere, but
I'm gonna find the video
Yeah.
and we'll get that on our behind the scenes stuff as well.
hopefully, yeah.
So I would like to take that opportunity to, talking of the donkey in the bathtub, to discuss some stupid laws from around the world. Unfortunately, because I was rather unprepared, we can only really talk about the United States of America in this episode. So it's actually an old law in Alabama that you can't play dominoes on a Sunday. I don't know if any of you knew that before, but dominoes on a Sunday is completely disallowed.
I wonder, I have a feeling, I bet that extends past dominoes to just common games in the time. I have a feeling that's probably a religious Puritan thing.
It could be, because you know what
Oh, yeah.
Alabama's like.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do anything on a Sunday, apparently.
But
Aye.
dominoes in particular has its own specific law.
Probably gamble or
If
something.
you do the washing on a Sunday, you're going
Just
to
like how you can't have an ice cream cone in your back pocket at any time in Alabama. There's a specific law completely against that. In Alaska, it is legal to hunt a bear. It is illegal to wake a bear and take a picture for photos. Photo opportunities, this says. That is not something which is allowed. You're not allowed to view moose from an aeroplane. That is illegal. And finally, we'll go. Where about? Which state? Pick a state and we'll
North Carolina.
Wyoming.
Fuck.
we'll do both. We'll do both. So in North Carolina, in Asheville, North Carolina, in particular, it is illegal to sneeze on the city streets. Illegal. And in Wyoming, it is illegal to tattoo a horse with the intent of making it unrecognizable to its owner. So,
There's probably
Yeah,
a story
thank
behind
God we
that
don't
one.
live in America.
thank God we don't live in America.
Can I just say we've got 15 current listeners, but Alex Wiseman told me that 3 of those are the studio, so we've got 12.
Womp womp.
Well, yeah. So it's better than last week. We were on 9, so technically 6 last week. So I guess this is the Archie effect.
Yep, this is what happens. It's quite nice calling in last week. As you all heard last week, I was down in Jedburgh working for the week, so that was quite something. So moving on, we have a song which has been specifically requested by Jedburgh resident, sister of Archie and long-time listener Millie Borthwick. So coming up, we have Alex Warren and Ordinary.
They say the holy water's watered down, and this town's lost its faith. Our colors will fade eventually, so if our time is running out, day after day, we'll make the mundane our masterpiece. Oh my, oh my love. I take one look at you, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down to the dead and buried, on the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your vibe. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground of your sanctuary. Shatter me with your touch, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found hopeless hallelujah on this side of heaven's gate. Oh, my life found something so out of the ordinary. How are you laying me down to a dead and buried on the edge of your night, staying drunk on your vibe. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground in the sanctuary, shining me with your touch, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found.
Thank you very much. Oh, Jesus Christ, Magnus. Thank you
Fucking
very much, Melly,
idiot.
for that song. We all really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And there we go. So, it is time for our regular Melville news segment. If I can find the... Here we go. Good evening, Melvillites. This week's Melville Hall football game has been cancelled as the captain, Tom, has indigestion. Because he is, as mentioned, the captain, the entire team has decided to, in solidarity, refuse to play. In other news, the fire alarm was mysteriously set off this week. While it is unsure exactly what happened and whether this was a drill or not, Melville resident Ben Montague was seen fiddling with the toast machine approximately 10 seconds before the alarm was heard. It is unknown if he was involved. Finally, Melville Day has been confirmed. Ex-Melville resident Ramsey Doran will not be allowed to attend to ensure safety of everybody in attendance. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel like as a lovely segment one, and I think it's time for the Big Daddy segment, the game segment
Time
for
for
our
some
video.
games.
Magnus Gunn.
As you know, it is Mother's Day, and if you didn't know that, go phone your mum and say hi. So I thought I could give for you two, among other games, a quiz about my mother.
How the fuck? Okay.
Oh, God. No way.
All right.
Is it a multiple choice? Because there's no
No.
way I'm getting this. Like, it's
No.
not.
No, you'll know. Dan, don't worry, it's going to be really easy.
Her son's
will-
name is Magnus.
Shush. What, for 1 point, is my mum's name?
Sally
Sally-
Gunn.
Congratulations, Archie. How many children has she had?
6,
5. 4.
7.
4.
Archie got it.
7. Okay. Right.
Where did she attend? A bonus points if you get the actual one.
University of Dundee.
You have done, yeah.
Nope.
University of Abertay.
Nope.
Dundee Art School.
Mm.
College of Dundee.
Anyway, you know she went to school in Dundee, so you get a point.
High School of
Art
Dundee.
College of Dundee.
High School of Dundee.
But what's its name specifically?
The Royal Art School of Dundee.
Dan said it first anyway, so I'll give it to Dan. It's
Yeah.
Johnson's Art College. You
Oh,
said
okay.
you
Dan
the
said
art
it
school.
first.
No,
but I'm
you-
going to wait till Archie
no.
says.
So I was giving it to you anyway. If any of you could get Johnson's Art College, I would have given it, but none of you did. So I'll take the art school. Let me think. Let me
Are you
think.
keeping points, by the way?
It's 2-1.
2-1. Okay.
Who is Sally's favourite child?
Torfin.
Thorfinn.
You.
Oh.
Your sister that had a baby.
She doesn't have one. Trick question.
Congratulations, Dan. That's a point to you.
Well done.
Every time I make jokes, she's about, I do not take favourites.
That's the same with me.
How often
Every
do my
day.
mum and I chat?
Every day.
Every second day. Once a week. Once a month. 4 times a day. 3 times a day.
You don't have a set. You just do it when you feel
Dan's,
like it.
Dan's probably closest, actually. Probably
times a
averages
day.
like 3 times a day.
Wait, so if you don't know the answer, why are you asking us the
Because
question?
I want to see who we get closest.
Yeah, fair enough.
But Dan, there's a bonus point in this for you. How long do we normally chat for?
2 minutes at a time.
It is sometimes, yeah, I'll give you that. Sometimes it's a lot longer, but very often it's just a couple of minutes.
Okay.
We just phone for like 2-3 minutes, and then like I'm about to go take a shit or something, and she calls, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to go take a shit," and we chat for like 3 minutes. It's brilliant. So, what's the score? I've not been keeping count. This is funny.
3-2 to Dan.
I just want to say, Mad Ones. I know we brought that up in episode 1 and didn't
Mad
bring it back.
Ones, yes.
Mad
A
Ones.
Mad Hour fan is called a Mad One.
We decided that in episode 1 and just haven't brought it up again.
You're a Mad
But-
One.
Well, Mad
Well-
Ones, the lights have gone off in the studio and we've got fairy
Yeah.
lights, so it's quite cool.
Well, Mad Ones, you can take part in this. I'm bringing back another favourite game.
Well, so is that the Sally Gunn
Yeah.
quiz over?
Well done, Dan.
Well done, Archie.
The rest of them would be a bit too difficult for you to get. Dan, Archie might get a couple of them, but so congratulations, Dan.
So Archie would have won if we continued. but
Yeah, because
Okay.
he's actually met her. We're going to go into another.
I would have spoke on call.
Is that? Yeah, anyway, we're going to go into a classic game that I've got you guys to play before, and it is the "Don't Say the Same Thing as Me" game.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. But I'm going to be
Looking forward to
going with fun. Okay, so we'll get started. Oh no! Rock, paper, scissors, please. Let's see who goes first.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Archie, you get to say the
Sure,
one
you
first.
should tell the Mad Ones what just happened.
Explain the game.
No, this
Okay.
Oh,
rock, paper,
I won, yeah.
Yeah.
I went rock and Dan went scissors.
Scissors.
All right, Mad Ones, playing at home. You're welcome to join in. You can send in your scores. What I will do is I will give those to a category. For example, and we'll use the one we used last week, was deserts. And let's say I'm thinking of the Gobi Desert. And I ask Dan and Archie if they can tell me a desert. And Dan might say the Atacama, and Archie might say the Gobi Desert. That means Archie is out and Dan gets that point. Everyone understand?
I understand.
So, sorry, before we start the game, I would just like to point out someone has ripped off our logo on the board here. Do you see the Spanish shower?
Nice.
That's the same design we have for ours.
Huh.
The Spanish shower. What the fuck is
Okay.
Crazy.
There are ops now, I guess. Right.
Starting mad.
Spanish
radio
shower, we're
beef.
coming for you.
Alright,
Alright, sorry, Magnus.
so I'm thinking, and we're going to do this again, of a desert.
Okay.
But which one? Archie?
The Gobi Desert.
Antarctica.
Unfortunately, Archie, I was thinking of the Gobi Desert, so you do not get that point.
That's alright.
It goes to you, Dan.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, give me a tool commonly used by construction workers.
Spirit level.
A hammer.
Let's point to Archie. I was thinking of a hammer. Give me a classic, one of those wee, like, Scotland meme videos. Archie?
Which one of you just had a shit and no flush the toilet? Disgusting.
Dan?
That's no bank machine,
That's
pal.
what he's thinking.
That's no bank. Oh my god!
Aye, of course.
Yep. It's one of his favourites because
Aye.
it's from Inverness.
From that, well, yeah, aye.
Ah, she's gone for the sticks. No, even
Even though it was actually
Six million.
it was a Burgess man that made that video.
Aye, but to be honest, it's typical Inverness behaviour, getting really fucking pissed drunk in the morning and trying to go use the bridge as a bank machine.
Something a bank machine.
Ah, she's gone for the sticks. No, you touching the
What's
ground,
what's
man.
the score?
You are winning, Archie.
2-1. 2-1.
Yeah.
I'm coming for
Right.
you.
Please give me a member of the LCR boys. Old term, I know, but
Harry.
oh,
Yeah.
does Harry? Does he count?
Yeah.
He barely hangs out. Yeah, all right,
Oh.
all right. No, no,
Sad. Yeah, of course he does.
I'll let you say Harry.
I gotta go with my main man. He's a listener. He's a fan. Sasha.
I'll do love Sasha. Does he? Again, he doesn't really hang out with us that
He's in the
much.
fucking
Oh, he
chat.
does.
mate.
These are all LCR
Fair
boys.
enough. Fair enough.
Everyone's an LCR boy in my eyes, apart from Ramsey.
Aye, no Ramsey.
He left
Well,
Melville. Anyone
I
who's
had-
still in Melville that sits with us at lunch is an
I
LCR
had
boy.
Finn Unken.
Finn Unken. The Funkin.
Unken.
Right, in my eyes, anyone who sits with us at breakfast, lunch, or dinner is an LCR boy.
Does
man.
that make Chiaka an LCR boy?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if she
Fair
doesn't
enough,
want to be
fair
one, then no. But if she
Alright.
wants to be one, she can be. It's not a. It's a gender neutral term.
Give me one of Melville's last year's classic Christians. Now, this is a hard one because there's not very many of them.
Oh, I'm stuck with two. I'm trying to think who's the biggest M.A.D.hour fan. Okay, I'm gonna go there's two that are fans of the Mad Hour, but I'm gonna go with one. He's called in tons of times. It's the one. It's the only Tasso.
Johnny.
Archie. I was thinking of Tasso. That's another point to you, Archie. You're not doing very well this
What's
time,
the
Dan.
score?
It's like 4-1,
4-1.
4-1, 3-1,
4-2, is it?
4-2,
yeah,
4-2, something like that.
Because he did Sasha.
Right. Give me a musical instrument.
Piccolo.
That's good.
The ocarina.
I had the guitar.
Well done.
So was
5-3.
it 5-3?
5-3. What? No, neither of you get a point.
No,
It's
you get
still
a point.
4-2. No. It's just the other person gets a point when
Alright,
you
okay.
lose.
So
Well,
it's-
in that case,
so
it's
it's
4-1.
4-1.
Oh, it's 4-1 then.
Jinx.
All right.
Black magic.
I'm gonna look up there, and I'm gonna read a radio show off the board.
Yeah.
All right. I've read. Both of you give me a radio show, please, on that board.
Fish tank.
Dan. What? 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 Sorry, guys. I think Dan's gone non-verbal. I think it's finally been too much for him. He's trying to speak sign language. Dan free karate chop? No, X. Dan X. Dan 1, 2, 3 roly poly. Dan pointing at me. Dan 3 Dan count. Right, Archie, if you can work out the fuck Dan say, you just win. Me. You. Dan. Daniel Hetrick.
I'll take that. Dan 3 times. Archie jinxed me. I know.
Oh.
Sorry.
I jinxed him.
Jinxed. Yeah.
What the
Right.
Black magic.
Ah.
Can't break a jinx. Can't
Fair
break a
enough.
jinx.
Oh my
God.
days, what the
I was
fuck?
awfully confused.
Yeah.
I thought
Sorry
you'd
about
finally gone
I was
non-verbal.
awfully
Yeah.
confused.
Sorry.
Right, Jesus
It's a
Christ,
bit
for
scared,
fuck's
a bit
sake.
disturbed.
I'm gonna put the Mad Hour. That's my pick.
Right, I'd read Office Hours.
Okay.
Oh, I nearly picked up.
Alright. I'll do a few more because I don't want this to
Yeah,
run on.
sorry for
too
wasting
long.
time there. I
No.
don't want the jinx demons to
Right.
come after me tonight.
How many fingers am I holding up behind my back?
Is it one hand or two hands?
One hand.
3.
None.
It's a point to Dan because I have 3.
Well done.
Right, we'll do 2 more because I don't want it to run on. So, alright. Think of a classic Mad Hour sound that's always been on the soundboard.
Yippee.
Do we have the Vine Boom sound effect?
Yep.
We do, Dan, but that gives Archie a
Oh
point.
my god! Why am I acid?
Right. I'm thinking of one of our 3 mums. Which one of our mums am I thinking of?
You're not thinking of mine.
You're thinking of your own.
I was thinking.
So hi guys, it's Editor Dan. I'm currently editing this week's episode of the Mad Hour, and essentially Magnus had picked my mum and essentially went on to dox my mum. And I say literally in 2 minutes in the actual episode that I'm not having that. So I was like, fuck you, Magnus. You're not doxing my mum, I'm cutting this out. So he picked my mum, I lost the point, and that's all that happened. And I'm currently in my room, I think 2 hours after the show ended, just editing this instead of doing my essay that I'm supposed to be writing or my presentation. So thanks for that, and hope you enjoy the quick upload that I gave today and you've checked out the behind the scenes. Now back to the Mad Hour. Hello, it's Editor Dan again, and I thought I'd do another audio message because I'm reviewing the footage or the audio from this week's episode, and I thought, fuck it, I'll just extend the episode so I can add in more dialogue. So we did not actually go back to the Mad Hour. I want to say another fuck you to Magnus. He picked the same song that he picked last week. So that's funny. So we ended on the same fucking Beatles song. So fuck you, Magnus. Pick a different song next week. I don't know. I might just drag this out for another 10 minutes before we actually get back to the Mad Hour. Sorry if this is jarring for any YouTube listeners. I think the YouTube, we get more listeners on the YouTube than we get in the live show. So I really appreciate all our YouTube listeners coming in and listening. So if you do hear this little Editor Dan Easter egg, please do comment below. I heard Editor Dan or something like that. I don't know. Well, it's only me that checks the YouTube. Magnus and Archie have access to it, but they don't. I don't think they post on it. I think Archie is more involved in the Instagram, and then Magnus is kind of involved in Instagram, but he uploads all the songs. I don't know if our Editor Dan will come back in a future episode of Mad Hour, but hope this wasn't too bad. So now we're actually getting back to the Mad Hour. Oh, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I didn't say it in the show. I mean, I said it to my own mum, but I mean that's the only mum that counts for me. I guess my grands as well. So happy Mother's Day to my mum, and then by extension my grands. And right, I'll quit yapping, back to the show. So now you're listening to Mad Hour.
Really creepy, Magnus. I don't even do that with your mum, so
No doxing.
yeah, no doxing, man.
Mate, you can find my address really easily using AI. We've been over this.
Yeah, but I don't think everyone fucking listening has.
Anyway,
I will go into the edit and remove this part from the YouTube video. I will. So anyone listening on YouTube, while you've just not heard anything, I've removed that from the edit.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
there is no doxing on
Magnus has doxed everyone.
Alright, guys, so we'll have another game. Again, similar to the one a couple of weeks ago. Unoriginal, I know, but it was quite funny watching you guys try to narrow down on that gorilla.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah, so I'm going to think of something.
While you're thinking, what I'm going to do to anyone listening on the YouTube, you'll know, but I'm going to remove what he's doxed and replaced it with something. I'll add in an audio dialogue. So if Magnus is speaking and my voice just says something like "Baba boy," that's why.
What?
If you're watching the YouTube, you understand. I don't think anyone makes it this far in the YouTube. So if you made it this far in the YouTube, guys, comment down below Mount Melville.
Mount Melville.
Right, Magnus, you
Melville.
thought of something?
I have. I will let. It's a team effort, but whoever gets it wins. So I'll let you.
So it's not a team effort.
Dan. Yes, it is. You start.
Let's start.
Ask a question.
Can we find this thing in St Andrews?
Yes.
Was this thing inside?
E.
Is it under a roof?
Yeah.
Is this thing the security guard that came in and made sure we were doing our show
There's
2
not
minutes ago?
Bartek. No.
Is it in an accommodation building? Is it in an accommodation building?
Yes.
Is it in Melville?
Yes.
The upper common room piano?
No.
Is it in a particular person's room?
No.
Is it in a common space?
No.
Do we have to take turns, or can you ask twice in a row?
I'd take turns.
Take turns, yeah.
I know it's.
Sorry, what was? Can I just track back? What was the question
I asked if
was-
it was in a common space, and he said no.
So it's in, and I asked if it's someone's in someone's room.
Is it a hallway or kitchen?
Is it involved with the mail in any way?
Say again.
Is it involved with the mail in any way?
Do you mean the post?
Yes, the
We're not
post.
Americans. No, it's not.
Well,
Is it
okay.
in a kitchen?
No.
Is it on the 3rd floor?
No.
Is it in a hallway?
Kind of.
Is it on a stairwell?
It is not.
So it's not Lucian's toilet.
Is it a breathing thing? Can it breathe? Can
No.
Struggling with this one. Is it? Is this a well-known thing? Is this like a household Melville name?
No, but any true LCR boy should know this.
That's okay. Is this involved with the fourth floor?
No.
Is there multiple of this thing, or is it
No.
one of a kind?
One of a kind. Dan, you know we have a sound on the soundboard for that.
What are you talking about? Someone's knocking.
Archie, would you get to play it?
What sound?
Might be on the. It'll be on the other one. No, it's. Oh, don't tell. Oh no, there it is. Middle. That.
Do you need to put the?
I can't hear it anyway.
How the fuck does that even work?
Wait, you need to put the dials up. All
the way
all the way up. Like all the way to the top.
Alright, let's find this knocking shit.
Just leave them up.
That's shite, man.
Anyway, back. Let's
You
continue.
know, it sounds real when you've got headphones on.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
It sounds very real. Oh yeah, it's playing.
Oh, okay. I think we should start doing that now. It's fucking piss people off that are watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway,
I'm
carry on.
Where are we at?
So this thing is in Melville.
Is it in Melville or outside Melville?
It's in Melville.
Oh. Is it the newly decorated UCR, which I do have to say is a great place to go and enjoy yourself in any social space or any social activity? The UCR is newly
Yeah,
decorated.
I bet you enjoyed yourself in the UCR, Dan.
Hey!
No.
It is not the UCR.
Speaking of the UCR, I do want to just say it is newly decorated, and to any Melvilleite listening, it's a great place to go and have a social event and anywhere to just chill out and relax.
Any suggestions
Dan.
for the UCR? Make sure you
Dan.
get in touch with one of us.
That's even more unfunny than me.
Okay, thanks. If you know the context of that joke, it's fine.
Okay.
Right, we gotta get back on track with this.
This thing's in Melville. A true LCR boy will know it.
Was it an event? Is it an event?
It's a traffic sign. Is this a traffic item?
No.
Fuck.
Is it an event that transpired?
No.
It's a physical item, right?
Define item.
Can you hold it in your hand?
No. It's physical, but it's not an item.
Can you wear it?
No.
Is it the fucking couch?
No. I'll give you a hand. Try and work out which part of the building it might be in.
Is it in one of the boats?
Yes.
Is it in a study room?
No.
Is it in the A block and B block boat?
Yes.
Is it the mould in A block?
Say again?
Is it the mould in the A block toilet?
No.
Is it the mushrooms in the stairwell?
No, I didn't know about that.
You didn't know about the B6 mushrooms?
I did not know about the B6 mushrooms.
Is it the B block Henry Hoover?
No.
Is it in B block?
No.
A block?
Yes.
Is it Ishi's room? Old room?
It is Ishi's old room.
Aiden's current room.
I was about to say what it was, but now that it docks Aiden.
Yeah.
Ishi's old room, Aiden's current room.
Well done,
Well
Aiden.
done,
You've
Dan.
got a mention.
Right, yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Fair play.
And it caused me so much pain
struggled
that you
there.
didn't immediately go, which is it in A block, B block, C is the one? Is it floor 1, floor 2?
That's a fucking room, man. It was okay. It wasn't good as the gorilla.
Alright, Dan. Okay, Dan, well, why don't you come up with one for myself and Archie?
Right, but you're the games master.
Okay, but I've not got a song for this segment because my thing was dumb. Unless, actually...
I could play my song.
I thought, no, sure, and then I'll find a song for the end.
Do we go song now, or is there anything else you want to do?
I mean, we've only got, we've got 20 minutes.
Well, I think my next segment might be a bit juicy, though.
Hell yeah.
Okay, it's because it's story time, basically.
Let's get a song, actually.
Right, so, before you play it, I do just want to say a few things. Have you got it ready?
Yeah.
So, it is Mother's Day, so I thought I'd pick a song that reminds me of my mum. I don't know why this song reminds me of my mum. It just does. So this one's for you, Mum. Here we go.
They trap you and they use you before you even know. For love is blind and you're far too kind. Don't ever let it show. I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger, the can such a pretty show. Steal your heart away. The backstage back on earth again. The dressing rooms are great. They come on strong and it ain't too long, but I make you feel a man. But love is blind and you soon will find you're just a boy again. When you wanna live, you get a cheek, makes you wonder where you are. If you want some more, then she's fast asleep, keeps you twinkling with the stars. For a young grandson, there's nothing I can say. You have to learn just like me, and that's the hardest way. Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la, yeah. I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was younger, I wish that I knew what I know now. When I was stronger.
So are we back? Are we back?
Thank you very much, Dan.
Yeah, thanks, Mum. Then, now we've got segment 3, and it's my segment this week. And I thought I'd do a little something that kind of ties in with what I'm doing with Lamond Lane Studios, or well, one guy's doing. We're talking about memories. And I was thinking, what better way to discuss memories than funny or weird school moments or school stories? And now this is the audience segment, so if you do have any of your own funny school stories, funny school moments, weird moments, just crazy moments, just anything of note, feel free to call in and let us know. But we do ask if you message us first so we can kind of track who's calling in, because we will be telling stories of our own. So I'm going to start. It's a weird story, it's not a funny story. So I think I was in S3 at the time, and I just watched that movie. Do you know the movie? I think it's Tag. It's like an American kind of comedy about a group of guys that have been playing the same game of tag for like their whole lives, basically.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know the one you mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I just seen that and I was influenced by the film, and I thought I want something like that. So my friend's birthday, it was October of S3. My friend's birthday was coming up. My friend Keane. I was like, for your birthday, let's do this thing. I said, let's do the scare games. And he's like, "What's the scare games?" And I said, "We're going to try and we're going to have to try and scare each other all week." And it started off as me saying, "I think I can scare you before your birthday." So then we did it. We scared him for his before. I kind of scared him before his birthday. I waited behind a pillar, I think, because I had till Friday to do it, and I got him on the Thursday or the Wednesday, and it started on a Monday morning. And I waited behind a pillar, and I jumped out and I scared him. He went, "Ah!" And then I made this whole. We're thinking, right, we're going to do this a monthly thing. It's going to be a monthly thing. We're going to each try and scare each other. And I made all these fucking rules for it. And I had like a piece of paper, and I was like, scare games. And I was thinking, this is going to last until we are 40, 50 years old. We did not do it the next month. I don't know what happened to the scare games piece of paper. It did not last. I don't know. I don't know where his where the sheet went. I don't even know if he remembers it. I haven't spoken to Keane in a while. But apparently no one's listening in the LCR.
Oh,
unfortunately.
It's okay, because I have just had a message.
You do?
From Andrew Melville Hall, the official Andrew Melville Hall Instagram account, and they would like to call in.
Okay.
So I'm just going to give him a ring, I think now. Is that all good?
Yeah, of course. And then we'll...
I don't know who it is, by the way. But...
okay.
Alright. Just enable microphone access and get it on speaker.
Yeah, so that was a weird story. That wasn't a funny story.
Right, shh. I'm just ringing it now. You should be live on the air. Oh,
Keep it on speaker.
We'll have to try and get it on speaker. Hold on. How do we get it on speaker? There we go. Thank you very much, everybody. Is there anything you'd like to say to the airwaves?
Well, Chaka was very happy that you called her one of the LCR boys.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
good. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I'm glad to hear that. Are you enjoying tonight's episode?
Very much.
It's really good.
Oh, thank you very much. It's the Mother's Day special.
How many people are there?
I think Felicity has a funny school story as well.
Okay.
All right, let's hear the story, Felicity.
Okay. One time, so the reason why I got kicked out of my school in year 9...
What?
Because, basically, for my free periods, I was in the bathrooms with my friend because it was raining and it was during COVID, so we weren't allowed in the library or anywhere else.
Yeah.
And it was flooded before we got there. There was just water everywhere. It was not a good school. And we were just in there, sitting by the window, minding my own business. I was reading a French book for the next lesson. And basically, my friend decided to film a TikTok where it's like, private school check, and then like took videos of how bad the bathroom was.
Yeah.
And basically she posted it on her TikTok account, and a girl whose mum is a teacher sent the TikTok to her teacher and said that we flooded the bathroom.
Oh no.
Even though there was a video of my friend mopping up the bathroom that I still have to this day.
Where did you get a mop from?
And the school teachers said that we flooded the bathroom, and they took me out of art class with all of my friends. And because I looked really scared, and they said that I was immediately guilty.
Yep, that was it.
And basically said that because of the flooding in a bathroom, by the way, we had caused an electrical cut to like 5 buildings: the science wing, the English wing, the language wing, and that we basically caused like a whole cascade of problems, and told we had to pay up like £100 each.
Oh God.
But they refused to let us explain our case, and then they went around telling like the school teachers that we were all like really naughty, and our IT teacher used to be like, "Oh, these girls, they flooded the bathroom, that's why you're not allowed any free periods anymore, and you have to be supervised."
See, that's your legacy.
Well, you heard it.
But I never admitted that I did it, and so to this day, but they made us, as a detention, clean the bathrooms. So because I then was cleaning bathrooms at lunch, I was then late to PE, and then I got another detention for being late to PE.
You can't win.
No,
I can't win.
it's awful.
So then they had like an argument with my mum, because my mum got really angry.
Yeah, I bet she did.
And then she pulled me out of the school, and she sent me to another school within a week.
Well, that's a happy ending.
Right, good for you.
That's
That's
happy
very
ending.
good, young mum. Well, you.
That's my funny story.
That's a very... Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
it was really good. Thank you.
Yeah,
Well-
we all enjoyed that.
You.
Yeah, wait, Ben has a story next, if you want to hear that one.
Of course we would.
Sure.
My funny story is actually more of like a sad story.
Oh, dear.
That's fine. That's fine.
I didn't bring tissues.
Quite funny in hindsight. So, basically, in S1 in English, we were studying a film, and and the film we did was Jaws, and like I was like very sheltered watching films, so I hadn't really watched any scary films.
Okay.
I had a nightmare every night for like 2 to 3 months after watching Jaws. you know when like the head comes like the boat, that I just couldn't.
Yes. Yeah. Of course. I know the moment you're talking about.
And that's the funny story.
That's good.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, when I was, I've got a very similar one. When I was in P1, someone brought a portable DVD player in, and we had Spider-Man 2, and he fights the weird guy on a train with things coming out his back at the start of the film, and that scared me a lot. That traumatized me. And there was an old Disney program called Bear in the Big Blue House, and I was scared of the bear when I was a baby.
Wait, is it the brown, like the?
Yes,
I know the one you're talking. Yeah.
Every night with that bear.
Oh, that's a callback.
So, oh well. Thank you very much for calling.
Thanks for
in.
calling in, Mad.
You
You
heard
guys
it-
are mad ones.
Stay mad, you mad ones.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Thanks for listening.
thank
Have a
you.
good night.
Thank you very much.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Felicity and her friends flooded the bathroom in school.
Yeah, bathroom
Guilty.
flooders.
All right, Archie, have you got another story for us, or was that your...
I did have a few things that the problem with my school career is we done so much fun stuff that I don't really remember half of it now. But one incident that does come to mind, it was far from the most destructive thing that I ever did, but it just made me laugh a lot. One morning in music, I was playing the ukulele, and I was with my childhood best friend Aidan Riley and some other boys, and I couldn't find my ukulele, and the teacher, Mr. Hewitt, came in and he was like, "Archie, why are you not playing your ukulele?" And I was like, "I can't find it, Mr. Hewitt, please help me find it." So me and him went round all the different rooms, but he put me into the room that Aidan and that were in, my friends were in, and there was just something off about it. They were trying not to laugh, and Mr. Hewitt looked all over, and then he lifted up a chair, and underneath it was a ukulele, and it was broken into about 10 pieces. I don't know how the fuck they managed to do it, but they'd completely shattered it, and he was the one that found it in front of everybody. So, and I was just as surprised as him. And this was before the school day had even begun. So, unfortunately, he was made to pay for a new ukulele, but the art teacher let him use it for an art project, so he managed to get out of that. But yeah, that always stuck in my mind, even though it was far from the most extreme story.
Jed
Always
Grammer,
stuck in
man.
my mind.
Jed Grammer.
Yeah.
Can I tell my story now?
Of course.
Well, as some of you may know, when
But-
I was in school,
Remember, we do have to get out at 10 o'clock.
thank you, Dan.
We
Pipe
don't.
down.
We don't have all night.
Pipe down. Those of you who knew anything about my time in school, you know I didn't get on with the people very well. And I will admit, to begin with, it was my fault, but there came a time when people were just hating on me for the sake of hating on me. And so I decided, right, if people are going to do this, then I'm just going to have some fun with it. And we're getting to... I can't remember what time of year it was, actually, but there was a dress down day for the whole school, and the
That's
theme...
dressed down for any English listeners.
And the theme was decades. And they put out these signs, and it was like S1's dress as 2000s, and then it was like S2's dress as 60s, S3's 80s, S4.
I know this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't tack on a 19. So I went home and I was thinking, right, how best can I do this? And I got a pith helmet, my brother had, like the kinds that you think like African explorers used to wear. And my grandfather, because my grandfather worked in Africa, he had a good safari jacket and some jodhpurs. And I went, I believe it was 1880s, 1870s. I was Sir, what was it, Henry Morton Stanley, the one who, Dr. Livingston, I presume. And so I go into school dressed like that, and this is where it gets, in my opinion, quite funny, is people are like, how is that 1970s? And I'm like, 1970s? No, it's 1870s. And like, no, it's 1970s. And I'm like, no, can you not tell? I mean, very clearly, because look, otherwise you'd have said 1970s. It's 1870s. And it was, in my opinion, best because this was planned by the prefects. Now I've got some stories about them and the prefects in that school, but I did not get on with them. And they were like, we wrote the posters. I think we know it was 1970s. I'm like, nah. It's 1870s, and they're like, "Oh, so you thought everyone else got it wrong, and you're the only one who got it right?" Like, yeah, I do. And like, oh, come on, that's ridiculous. Do you have a god complex or something? Aye, of course I got it right. No, they had no sense of humour.
So we were just kicking about Invert was at Nairn Academy and a fucking 1870s African explorer.
Yeah,
that's mental. What year were you in? Sorry,
this was S6.
S6?
Aye.
Jeez.
That's a very Magnus story.
Yeah. I thought it was like S. Well, it seems S6, man.
No, it was great. It was
good.
Great fun. I had lots of fun with it. Just because I was so sick of them and the fact that they could not take a joke, and nothing was going to change for me. So I just decided, fuck it, we ball, and it was good fun.
Aye, well done. No, I like that story. So, and, Dan, do you have a last one to finish us out with?
Last chance for someone to call in. I guess.
There is still opportunity to call in. Just give us a text in whatever way.
Yeah. If not,
Magnus does have a song still.
Yeah, we can play it at 58. So I'll tell a quickie. Someone give me like a. Oh right. This is a Kelly Academy classic. So one of my friends, Matthew, he was, I don't want to say picked on by everyone, but he was. And one day he just gotten a girlfriend in S3, so it was like the summer. It was S3 just before the summer, so it was like closing days of S3. And he just got a girlfriend and he was talking to her. And my two friends, Connor and Ethan, classic Kilmarnock duo.
Yep.
They saw Matthew was talking to his girlfriend, like talking all, like being the man, you know. So they run over to him, like shoulder barge him to the like, and then he, like, you know when you get a pencil and you put like one finger at one end of the pencil, one finger at the other, and like put it and it flips over. Like they went there, so like Ethan went for his legs and my friend Connor went for his like top, and they both went a different side of him and like flipped him onto the floor. And then Connor pinned him down. Ethan stole his shoes and then just went for it. And our school was like in a council estate basically, and there was it was a big square, so you could run around it. And my friend Matthew was really against going outside the school grounds for some reason, so they just started sprinting with his shoes. So Matthew gets up in his socks and starts sprinting on like the concrete and the grass, and they do like 2 or 3 laps around the school.
Yeah.
And then eventually make it back to where we are. And then they grab his shoes and start trying to throw them so they go on top of the lamppost. And then none of them eventually got his shoes back, but that's just like one of the many Matthew moments.
I like that.
Yeah, and then they tried chucking it over a fence as well, and he got raging. And he was like, guys, come on. But yeah, I think that's the wee story. But
brilliant. Well, I like that very much. Magnus, what would you like on?
Well, I've got the song. It was the one right at the top there. Yeah, Hover Over Aye, that one. I finally managed to get it sorted. Dalgetty, Summer. What was it? Summertime. Summer Sun. Summer Sun.
It's Dalgetty.
Well, it was one of my mum's classics that she would play in the car. So, Dalgetty. And for Mother's Day. Because it makes me, every time I hear it, reminds me of being in the car. And thank you. Let's get Dalgetty, Summer Sun.
Desmond has it by
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Magnus, for that song. I hope you enjoyed that. So it's about time that we do our Easter egg for tonight's show. If you are still listening, that there will be a reward that comes with that. So the first person to come up to one of us and say, "Can I have a please burger cheese?" will be allowed to pick the song for next week. And yes, that's all I've got to say. Thank you very much for listening. I love you all. Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
That's all from me.
Don't forget to stay mad ones.
Stay mad. Have a good one, guys.